About you, so because it's important that people know about you, like who's this guy? He's from Paraguay.
We've been in Paraguay for a long time, more than 140 years, all doing business. Thank God we have a very good reputation in my country.
Over here we call it buy to let, right? You now invest in, so you make money in whatever you do, and then you buy properties and rent them out. Doing it in Paraguay is so attractive for people. Why go to Paraguay and do it?
Easy to invest and the advantage of our taxes.
Welcome to today's episode of Free to Lead, Journeys of Leaders, driven by passion, inspired by purpose. And today we've got a live session, very exciting. I have Claudio Vierci, who's from Paraguay, and I'm very, very excited to have you here, Claudio. Thank you for coming to London to meet me and to be on the show. So
I'm happy to be here, Will. I'm ready to talk to you, to know me better, and I want to know you better.
Exactly. Great. So, the show is called Free to Lead, Journeys of Leaders, driven by passion, inspired by purpose. And both of those two qualities, we just had lunch together, and you're definitely full of passion. You've definitely got a purpose. So, who is Claudio Vierci? Who is Claudio? If you give us a little bit of backstory of your past, and so people listening can get to know you, understand where you're coming from, and then as well we can create and get said what it is that you're up to in the world and why you're here.
Okay. My family came from Italy, from Liguria, Finale Liguria.
Yes.
Back in the 1870s. Long time ago to Paraguay. They came to do transportation of goods from the river, Paraguayan river, to the River de la Plata, Rio de la Plata in Buenos Aires, Argentina, to go to export to bigger places like Spain or Europe. My father is a grandchildren of Italian. We are Paraguayan already. We've been in Paraguay for a long time, more than 140 years, all doing business. Thank God we have a very good reputation in my country. I started back in the earliest 90s. I went to the United States, and I have my own computer company.
A computer company?
Yes, and we build computers in Miami and ship all over Latin America. Oh. We have a very important brand called Vierci Technology Computer, VTC. Was very famous.
Yes.
Then I decided to come back to Paraguay and looking for a business. We found because I planted eucalyptus, like 120 hectares, which is what.
So did your family already have land in Paraguay, or
yes,
did you buy the land? Or
no, this land was I heritage from my father.
Okay.
My father used to have a lot of land in Paraguay, more than 10,000 hectares of land.
Okay. So sounds like you made your money in computers and then came home to Paraguay looking for...
I make money in computer. All my life I did well.
Yes.
But I decided to come back with my family. I have 4 children.
Right.
We decided to come back to Paraguay and start building. The idea was to build a house, wood frame houses, like the American style.
Yes.
But in Paraguay, they didn't accept this kind of houses. They want bricks.
Oh.
And we start building bricks house. Since then, we have been finished already 26 houses. We're building right now another 24 houses.
So to interrupt, so you started, your intention was to come back, grow eucalyptus, and use that wood to build wood frame houses, except the Paraguayan people don't like wood frame houses, so you had to pivot there. You had to change your plan?
Yes, because they believe the wood houses are for poor people. And they don't want to live in because in the past,
yes,
all the poor people used to live in a wood house,
right,
which is totally different from the wood frame.
Yes.
But I don't want to be different. Then I decided to build a house with bricks. and we are doing so good that we decide, because we own some lands
Yes.
in Asunción, we decide to start building buildings.
So a construction company was born.
Yes, and
It's not like you were in construction before.
no, it was new. That's why we decided to join together with a company from Argentina, which they already built more than 5 million square meters, more than 250 buildings already. Then they asked, because our name is very important in my country,
Yes.
he wanted to join business with me.
Sorry, why is your name very important in your country? Because of the computer company or
No, because of the family business.
your family business?
Since my great-grandfather, we always have a good business in Paraguay. The reputation of my family is very well known.
Right.
Today, the richest guy in Paraguay is my uncle, the brother of my father.
Yes.
Then we have a very good reputation. My name is very famous there.
Right. Which is, if somebody's looking to invest in Paraguay and they want to invest with somebody who's credible, it's good to know that in Paraguay your name has credibility.
Yeah, of course. We have keep a good reputation for 140 years. Then we're not going to destroy to make a little bit of money.
Right.
We want to keep the reputation for my sons and my grandchildren. We want to keep going with the good name. I mean,
Yes.
if we use the name of the family in our company, it's Vierci Development,
Right.
which is the name of the family. We don't want to be the one that destroy the name. We want to be the one that grow the name.
Great. So if you look now then, so what's your vision for, so now you ended up in construction, right? When was that? When you
We
started?
started in 2019, sorry.
2019. That's not that long ago. It's 6
Yes.
years ago, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Right
and
around
then
the corner.
and then you partnered with the
With
Argentina.
AGH, which is one of the largest builder construction company in Buenos Aires.
Yes.
They're, as I say, they build already more than 5 million square meter, more than 250 buildings, and now together we plan to build a lot of buildings in Paraguay.
Yes. And so far, how many of you constructed or are under construction?
We are under construction 3 buildings beside the houses,
Yes.
and we are planning to launch this year another 5 buildings.
And when you say building, how many, in real estate terms, people talk about doors or units, like a one bedroom apartment or a 2-bedroom apartment or a 3-bedroom apartment. So in one of these buildings that you're talking about, how many apartments are there?
In the one we're launching this week,
Yes.
we have 160 apartments.
Right. Right. So how many floors is that?
That's 32 floors of building, of
32
houses.
floors of
Total is 35 floor, but 32 floor of apartment.
Okay. Got it. You got things like swimming pool on one
Yeah,
floor, you were telling me.
we have 2 swimming pools.
Yes.
We have 2. It's like 2 buildings in one.
Yes.
One is for half of the buildings for Airbnb, and half of the buildings for people that will live there.
Permanent.
Yes.
Permanent.
Yes,
residence.
bigger apartments.
Yes. Got it. All right, got it. So you're building these buildings with apartments, and what's the point? Yes, to make money, I'm sure, but what's the vision that's inside of it? You're very passionate about this. So what can you say a bit about that?
In Paraguay, the population are young, very young population. We are 70% of the population is under 45, and out of the 70% of the population, only 5% own their own house.
5%.
5% only. Today we have a deficit of 1 million houses. In the next 10 years, we will have a deficit. Keep growing the deficit. We're only building 16,000 houses a year, and we have 100,000 young people going to work every year. Then the deficit is still growing.
So the population, or the working population, or the adult population is growing faster.
Growing 100,000 people going to work every year, and
Starting
we only
work, yes.
start It's young people
Yeah.
going to workplace, 100,000 people every year, and we only building 17,000 houses every year.
Okay, so there's 100,000 people, but 17,000 properties.
Yes.
So they're not
we already have a deficit of 1 million.
So where do these guys live?
And they live in the parent house.
Parents.
There are a lot of people that live 20 people in one house, and we want to change that. We want to be the company that's working to build houses for the young people.
And can these young people afford your properties?
Yes, they are working good. They are not wanted to own a house. They
Right.
prefer to buy a car. They prefer to live in a rent. Then we're looking for people outside Paraguay. 95% of our customers are from Spain, Germany, United States, Austria,
Yes.
Netherlands. They buy as an investment,
Right.
and the people rent from them. Then we have two customers. One is the investor, and one is the ones going to live there.
Right. So just to clarify a little bit there. So there's a big shortage of housing
Yes.
in Paraguay, and the number of Paraguayan people who need houses is growing every year.
Yes.
And you're not building properties fast enough to keep up with that.
Yes.
And what you want to do is be able to provide accommodation for people to rent in Paraguay who can't afford to buy it. So the other side of the coin is you're also attracting investors to come to Paraguay, buy these properties that these ready and waiting people are to rent the properties, is what you're saying.
Yes, we are financing to the investor, to the foreign investor, in order for them to make good return on their investment.
Yes.
With the rent. We're building to rent.
Yeah.
It's the build to rent business.
So, there's, I think, it depends which country you're talking about, but I'm pretty sure over here we call it buy to let, right? You buy something to let it out. So you now invest in, so you make money in whatever you do, and then you buy properties and rent them out. So that's happening all over the world.
Yeah, yes, that's on regular business in the United States and everywhere you go.
Good. Well, what makes doing it in Paraguay so attractive for people? Why go to Paraguay and do it,
Because the return on investment in Paraguay is an average, in our business is an average of 20% return on investment. And that's make everyone can invest in Paraguay.
Yes.
Because it's easy to invest, and the advantage of our taxes in Paraguay.
Well, yeah, that's if you didn't mention that, I was I was going to say that because that's why I'm there. I've got residency in Paraguay myself, and that's by chance how you and I met. But it's a very good deal if you become a resident in Paraguay.
Yes.
And if you speak to that, then it enhances the investment opportunity
Yes,
for people.
like there are people that are investing with us. They are paying $30,000, and the rest is the rent. People that rent that pay the monthly payment till 6 years.
Yes.
Then you own a place that is going to go up in price. Normally, in Paraguay, the average of going up the price 7% a year.
So property prices are increasing by 7% a year.
Yes.
Okay, so that's one factor.
That's one factor. The second factor is the taxes.
So what is the tax?
The tax of in a renting place, you pay 8% income tax
So you pay
for everything you made, for the net money that you get.
Yes.
I mean, you can't discount everything that you spend in the apartment during the year.
So on your net profit, you are getting taxed 8%.
Yes,
Okay.
out of the net profit. Yes.
Out of the net profit. Very good. Yeah, and if you then take up residency in Paraguay and become a resident, whether you live there or not, you can be a resident.
Yes,
Yes. That's why
you
I
don't need
took
to
it.
live in Paraguay to be a resident.
Exactly. The tax situation is extremely beneficial. You
Yes,
don't pay any tax on your worldwide income.
Yes.
See, I work online. I coach people on Zoom, right? And they're all in different countries all over the place. So if I live in Paraguay, I don't pay any tax on my income.
No.
But I would pay 8% on if I own property and rented it.
And what your profit is
In
out
Paraguay.
of your profit in
Yeah.
Paraguay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's the only tax you will be paying.
Great. So let's say somebody invests, what's a typical one-bedroom apartment?
What I will say, 50,000.
So let's say it's 50,000. So somebody, what do they have to invest to own and then receive the income from this $50,000 apartment?
Normally, you will invest 10%. I mean, 20%, $10,000 when you sign the
So
deal.
you sign, you put $10,000 down.
Yes. Then you pay 550 every month during construction, which takes normally
Wait,
30.
that's an important point, right? So this is pre-construction.
Yes, that's
So
pre-construction.
the thing hasn't been built.
No.
I come along to you and I say, okay, I want one of these units in this building you're about to build, and I give you 10,000, which
Yes.
is 20% of the cost of this $50,000 unit. And then what happens?
And then you pay for 36 months, 550. And after that, I give you the key of the apartment, and you can give me back to me to rent it for you.
So hold on. You've got to go slowly now, right? So I paid 10,000, which is 20%. And then over the next 3 years, I continue to pay you. I don't give it you all in one. I could give it you all in one chunk.
Yes.
What is it, 50%?
60% out of
60%.
50,000.
All right, so that's
30,000, I believe.
$30,000, right? So I put $10,000 down, and then I've got 3 years to pay you the next 20,000,
Yes.
and by which time the thing is now constructed.
Yes.
And then at the 3-year point, I've paid you $30,000
Yes.
of a $50,000 apartment.
The value of the beginning. Yes.
At the beginning, it was 50,000.
Yeah.
Now it's 3 years later. It's probably
3
gone up
years,
7% a
maybe
year.
At least 60,000.
So it's now worth 60,000. But
Yeah.
let's just put that to one side. So then now what happens? You said you hand the key over.
I mean, the apartment is finished.
Yes.
You can live it yourself and keep paying the 550, or you can rent it.
Yes.
And the people who rent your apartment will pay the monthly fee, the monthly payment,
Yes.
and you be living. At the end of the year, you will have in your pocket around $1,500 the first 3 years.
So for the next 3 years, I'm going to get $1,500 a year profit from the rent, the rest of which went to continue paying the
Yeah,
last
paying-
20,000.
Yes,
Is that right?
yes. At the end, after 3 years, you own nothing. You get like $9,000 every year as a rent,
Yeah.
net.
Okay, so I've got $4,500 back in those 3 years, but that's all for my $30,000 I've put down.
Yes,
And the next 3 years, the tenant has paid
Yes.
the remaining 20,000.
yes.
Okay, so I got 4,500 back. So I've paid 25,500. I've laid out, and now here we are at the end of that time. And now it's all paid for.
Now you own an apartment that at least costs $70,000.
Now the apartment is worth 70,000.
Yes.
So there's 20,000 increase in value.
Yes.
I've paid
30.
25,500 for this apartment,
Uh-huh.
and now it starts into all the rent. Once I've paid the costs of your management company,
Yes.
how much is that? Am I
The
going to
net
get?
the net profit for your
Yes.
after tax, after income tax, after everything
Yeah.
is $9,000 a year.
9,000 on my 25,500 investment.
Yes.
So that's better than a 33%
Yes, it's like 34% really.
each year, right?
Yeah, each year. Yes. Plus the value that's going up.
Yes.
I'm not counting that as a profit because it's a profit.
Right. But, if you then really do the calculation, you've got to look, well, hold on, it's 5 years, I've laid that money out, so, I haven't been getting interest on that money for that time. So it took a bit more of a more complicated mathematic equation to work out what is your actual return investment over that time each year.
As I say, as a rent,
Yes,
counting the money that you pay is around 34%
right.
every year that you will make. That's not counting what the value of the apartment went up.
Yeah.
I'm not counting that part because
That's
I don't
40% increase.
It shows like it's too much already.
Yes.
People won't believe if you tell the real value. Then you better say 34%. That's it.
I see. So, and then obviously the potential for that is to keep borrowing against that new value of that property.
Yes, to keep buying.
And
the idea is you to do your retirement out of your apartments. Then you can live an easy life after 60, owning like 10 or 12 apartments in Paraguay where the cost of living is very cheap. And the income tax, you already pay the income tax.
Yeah. So if you then did move to Paraguay, you're going to have an income of how much if you've got 10, 12 properties?
If you have 10 property, you have 90,000. With 90,000, you're rich.
You're rich in Paraguay.
Yes.
Yeah.
You can remember that you already pay your income tax.
Yeah.
Then it's that net in your bank account.
Right. Very good. And then and so ultimately, I think you told me earlier anyway, you're 61 now. So how long are you going to keep doing that? And then your sons, I believe, are in the business.
Yes, I have my 3 sons in my business.
Yes.
And I'm doing for them. I mean, as I say to everybody, I have the pleasure to play the game with my own children.
Yeah.
That's something that made me very happy to see them hungry and wanted to build more and more and more.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. So if we just step back away from the whole thing now, so what we have is, here you are, you're presenting this investing in Paraguay. So outside investors can invest in Paraguay, get a great return, and build up a property portfolio that's increasing in value.
Yes.
The people of Paraguay are able to, there's more and more properties for them to rent.
Yes.
So the market's there.
And they're making money because they are the one building it.
And
there's more money being made in Paraguay. Paraguay is a country that nobody knows.
Yes.
And my mission is to come to Europe, to United States, everywhere I go, to let people know about Paraguay.
Oh, what's so wonderful about Paraguay? Tell me.
Paraguay is a wonderful country. It's a small country. I mean, it's the size of Germany and Austria together.
Oh.
Almost at the size of Spain.
That's quite large.
But we only have 7 million people living there. There's a lot of opportunity.
Yes.
We are number 7 exporter of grain in the world.
Right.
We are number 7, I believe, in meat production, exporting meat in the world.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of things going on in Paraguay that nobody knows. And I believe Paraguay is going to be the Switzerland of Latin America.
The Switzerland of Latin America.
Yes, that's what people say.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Now, when I first looked at it, I was like, where's the beach? Right? Because it's actually landlocked, right?
Yeah,
It's surrounded by Argentina, Brazil, Bolivia, is it?
We say we are in the heart of Latin America.
Right.
Because Bolivia in the north,
Yes.
the east we have Brazil, and the south we have Argentina.
Yeah. Yeah. But you do have some large rivers, and one of the largest waterfalls in the world. I think it's the 3rd largest width of waterfall. What's that one called?
Iguazu Falls.
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, but I believe one of the good things about Paraguay is that we have 100% of our electricity come from the water pump that we have. Itaipu is the largest electricity production of water in the world, and Yasgreta, which is the other big one. We have 100% clean energy.
Yeah, hydroelectricity, we call that, yeah.
100% hydroelectric.
Wow.
Now we're building some new plants for the sun.
Yes, solar panels.
Solar panel. We're going to be big in solar also because we have 320 days of sun every year.
320 days of sunshine every year. That's actually a big plus.
It's a good plus, and we're going to have a lot of clean electricity.
Yes.
We're going to keep production electricity a lot, and very cheap electricity in my country.
Yeah.
You can spend $30 a month in electricity, which is one of the cheapest places in the world.
Oh, that's interesting. That might be I know it's a long shot, but that might be a good draw for people who've got, heavy use of electricity in their business,
Yes.
whatever their business is. Particularly like AI right now.
The AI,
takes
there
up
are a lot of AI companies going to Paraguay to invest because they say it's the best place today.
The cheapest electricity.
Yes,
yeah.
cheapest electricity, and we have a lot of water.
Yeah.
Water to be drink. I mean, we have a lot of water
Yeah.
in my country, which is another. In the future, there is two problems that people say we're going to have problem with electricity and water, and we have a lot of electricity and water in my country. Then people on 320 days of sunshine, which is we are almost summer every year. We
Yeah.
have a very good weather condition in Paraguay. We don't have hurricanes. We don't have earthquake. We are free of those terrible things.
Great. And what about things like, when people don't know a country, people say, is it safe?
It's very safe. I will say, at least I feel safer in my country than any other places in the world.
Right.
Yes, you can walk at night. There's no problem.
Huh?
Of course, if you go to very bad neighbor, maybe you could have problem. But in where people normally live, there's no problem.
Right.
And we only concentrate in good location. For us, it's very important the location where we build.
Yes.
Location, location, location.
Yeah. So that's the case everywhere, right? That's one of the first rules.
And you cannot have in many places in the world today an apartment for $50,000.
Right.
Very
Right.
hard to find an
Yes.
apartment for $50,000.
Yeah, well, as
In a good
investment
location.
opportunity,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Yeah. So
perfect.
even if you don't go to live there yourself.
Yeah, you can live wherever you want, but you can have your investment with a high return in
Yeah.
investment.
Great.
Yes, if you count everything, you can make up to 40 because of the value increase every year.
Yeah.
Normally, they expect that in 10 years the price will double.
Right.
This is what everybody is expecting in Paraguay, that because we're still the cheapest, Asunción is the cheapest capital in Latin America to buy land. Then,
Well, it sounds like a lot of opportunity there. With the cheap electricity, plentiful water supply, clean water supply, also, and all the land and very fertile soil, and lots of sunshine. It seems like there's potential, lots of potential there.
I was telling you before the Chaco. 60% of the land of Paraguay is in the Chaco, what they call Chaco.
Chaco.
And only 200,000 people live there.
Wow.
That means this is the size, is like eight Switzerland you can put in the Chaco.
Oh,
And we only have 200,000 people live there.
wow.
The opportunity is huge. Now we're building what we call the bioceanic road that will go from Brazil to Chile and going to go through the Chaco.
Right.
And
Is that a motorway, a freeway?
it's a freeway
Yep.
that goes all the way from the Atlantic Ocean to the Pacific Ocean.
Oh,
It's going to have like 700 miles or 700 kilometers through Paraguay.
oh, fantastic.
And that's going to bring a lot of growth to the Paraguayan economy.
Right. Great. All right, great. Well, if people wanted to get involved and find out more about what is this investment in Paraguay, what is he talking about? Is it so good? How do I find out the actual details, the numbers?
You can contact me in my Instagram, Claudio Vierci.
Yes?
You will find me there, and I will happy to give you more information.
Right. Okay, good. Good. And, if they get lost, come and find me. I can forward you to it.
Yes.
Yes.
Will be the Vierci. He will be the Vierci in England.
Well, who knows? Who knows? But it's been really great to have you on the show, on a live show, and that you came and dropped in person. I just thought it was a perfect opportunity, and thank you for just embracing it and having the grace to, share with us your story and your passion for Paraguay,
Yes.
and everything that
That
you're...
happens with everyone.
Huh?
Nobody knows where is Paraguay. That's good.
Yes, that's
I
the
have
thing.
the opportunity to show where my country is.
Yes, they say Panama instead of Paraguay.
Or Uruguay.
Oh, Uruguay.
They confuse a lot with Uruguay.
I confess, I had to look it up on the map when I first heard about it because
Yes.
my friend said, "Hey, come and get residency here, and it's a really good option." And that's before I knew about any of the investment, which I'm now looking at, given you've brought it up. But yeah, and I have been. I spent just short of a week there, and as you say, the weather is just fantastic. The food is really nice.
There's a lot. Today, the gastronomy, there's a lot of restaurant.
Yes.
For all over the world, you can eat like in New York or London or Paris.
Yeah.
I mean,
But
honestly,
if you like steak, the steak I had there was like, wow.
I will say it's the best steak in the world.
It's right up there. I can't think offhand of a better one, but the steak I had there was unbelievable. Just so much of it.
Yes.
I can't eat all that.
That's a lot of steak, and you can go to the best restaurant with $20 and you'll be served like a king.
Yes, that happened.
Yeah, yes. And you can go also for $5, but the best place is $20.
Yeah. All right, great. Well, again, thank you for being on the show. Thank you for being on Free to Lead.
I'm happy to be here, and I wait you in Paraguay to show you more.
Yeah, great.
Next show we do it from Paraguay.
Ah, that would be great.
Yeah, yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yes.
Great.
It will be my pleasure.